Here's a tough question for you. Who or what would you say has been the greatest influence on your music career?
Oh my gosh. I would say Will Ackerman has. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, when I arrived at Imaginary Road Studios, I knew nothing. Really, I knew very little. I had 3 albums, but they were all recorded in MIDI on a keyboard, and that was my first piano recording. And sure, I knew how to play the piano. I knew how I wanted it to sound in terms of what I'd written. But I learned so much about the nuance of music,
Mm.
the storytelling, the bringing it to life, from Will, in a technical sense, in an emotional sense, in a musical sense. And I'd say I think that's the sign of a good producer, when they impart knowledge. Um, so I definitely learned a lot from Will Ackerman. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I can see that. I can see why. Do you
Yeah, yeah.
have any yeah, do you have
And
any
a big
special
influence on
I'm sorry, say that again?
and he's had a big influence on my career, and not even just as the producer of my music. I mean, he was the founder of Windham Hill. And
Mhm.
so for me, in my early 20s, listening to George Winston was just making that discovery was very profound. That had a huge amount of meaning to me. I felt as a little, coming from this little girl that was writing music from the age of 8 in rural Australia, and everybody looking at me like, well, what are you writing? Where do you fit in? Why are you doing this? I felt like I belonged somewhere when I heard George Winston, because I thought, he's doing what I want to do, what I think I can do.
Yeah.
And so it gave me a sense of place, a sense of, maybe I belong in this. Maybe I'm a new age piano player. And that was a very, very big thing for me as well.
Right, right. I think I've heard that so many times from various artists. It felt like coming home, like I found my people,
Yeah.
when they heard George
Yeah.
Winston.
And Will started that. He started Windham Hill Records, and he paved the way for a lot of artists to have a sense of belonging. And he really is, one of the main, I don't know, father of New Age, one of the fathers of New Age music. So thank
Right.
you, Will.
Yeah, great. Do you have any special hopes for this album, or, for all of us experiencing it with you?
I just hope that people can connect with the music and find some sort of solace and enjoyment in the music. There's some happy tracks like Calling County Clare, it's like a Celtic dance. And then there's some very pensive pieces that you're really just going to go into your own thought process